Hello friends, good evening. Here I am present with another set of questions. It is related with the blood, and some of our friends are requested me to that make a video of the proper topic, not in the haphazard manner. So I am decided to make a video on the proper topic, and here I am come with a question of blood. So let's start. The first question is, which of the following white blood cell is capable of phagocytosis? Answer is neutrophil. Neutrophil is the type of white blood cell. White blood cell are two types. It is granulocyte and agranulocyte, in which the neutrophil is falls under granulocytes, and it is the most prominent of the white blood cell. Next question is, what would happen to red blood cell if the heme group were removed from hemoglobin? The answer is red blood cell would not be able to bind with oxygen. Red blood cell contain hemoglobin, and hemoglobin has two components, that is heme and globulin. Heme contain iron. Iron is responsible for binding with oxygens, whereas the blood clot formation is due to platelet, not due to RBC or WBC. The third question is, the hormone erythropoietin stimulates red blood cell production in the red bone marrow. Where in the body is erythropoietin produced? So the question is, where erythropoietin is produced? The answer is kidney. Kidney is responsible for production of erythropoietin and also renin. A spleen is the storage house of blood where the maturation of erythrocytes takes place. Liver is responsible for the metabolism, and the thyroid is responsible for the production of thyroid hormone T3 and T4. In between the or in the posterior lobe of the thyroid, there is parathyroid gland, which is responsible for production of parathyroid hormone and calcitonin production. Question number 4. Which of the following statement about erythrocyte is correct? The answer is lack or nucleus. Erythrocyte is biconcave and have no nucleus, and it is responsible for transportation of oxygen and carbon dioxide, whereas WBC is responsible for fighting with microorganisms, and platelet is for the clot formation, whereas spleen is the storage house, and the maturation of blood cells takes place in spleen. The question number 5. Where does haematopoiesis takes place? The answer is bone marrow. Haematopoiesis means formation of blood. Hemato means blood and poiesis means formation. Haematopoiesis is mostly takes place in bone marrow, and bone marrow is present in long bone or flat bones. Lungs is responsible for the exchange of air, whereas pancreas is mixed gland, and it has endocrine and endocrine function, and it contains alpha, beta, gamma and delta cell which synthesize hormones. Like alpha cell is responsible for production of somatostatin, no, glucagon, and beta cell is responsible for production of insulin, and gamma cell is responsible for production of somatostatin, and liver has metabolic functions. The question number 6. The formation of a blood clot is known as which of the following? Answer is coagulation. Coagulation is the formation of blood clot. Chemotaxis is the movement of microorganisms toward the chemical stimulus. Leucopoiesis is formation of WBC, whereas erythropoiesis is the formation of red blood cell. Poiesis means formation. Platelets are formed from what type of cell? Answer is megakaryocytes. Megakaryocytes is divide and convert into platelet, whereas melanocytes is responsible for melanin production. Macrophage is responsible for phagocytosis and removal of the microorganism, whereas astrocytes is the supporting cell of the nervous system. Next question. Which of the following is the function of white blood cell? The answer is defend against infection. White blood cell is two types, agranulocyte and granulocytes. Granulocytes is also of three types, that is neutrophil, eosinophil and basophils, whereas agranulocytes is lymphocytes and monocytes. These all five type of cells are involved in defending against microorganisms or infections. Whereas transport of oxygen is due to hemoglobin, which is present in red blood cell, and the maintain of homeostasis. Look the word homeostasis. Word is HOMEO. Okay, homeostasis. Homeostasis is maintain of constant internal environment. It is the vast term and it has positive and negative feedback mechanism. Whereas hemostasis, HA, okay, hemostasis is the formation of blood clot. The question number 9. An increased white blood cell count is indicative of which disease? The answer is leukemia. Leukemia is the condition in which there is increased immature WBC count above 1 lakh. Remember that the normal WBC count is 3000 to 11,000. The anemia is the decrease in hemoglobin concentration, whereas melanoma is the neoplasm of melanocytes. The last question is, the process of coagulation is classically divided into how many pathways? The answer is 3 pathways. It has extrinsic pathway, intrinsic pathway and the common pathway. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, then please comment and give a review for me. It will help me to improve. And please subscribe my channel. I am going to add more and more video like this, and it will be helpful for your Lok Seva examination. Thank you. Thank you for watching.